I knew something was wrong the moment I saw the road. Oh, what was left of it? A trench cut straight through the middle, deep, clean, and impossible to ignore. Fresh dirt piled on both sides, machinery still sitting there like it had just finished the job. And right in front of it, signs, private property. Road closed. I stepped out slowly, taking it all in. That road had been there for years. It wasn't just dirt, it was access. It connected everything. And now someone thought they could take it. That's when I heard him. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" I turned to see Mark Reynolds walking toward me, already angry. Finger pointed, voice raised, like he owned the place. I didn't move. I just crossed my arms and let him talk. "You blocked the road," he shouted. "We use that." I nodded slightly. "Yeah, I know." That answer didn't help him. "It's not your decision," he snapped. "This affects everyone." I reached into my truck and pulled out a folder. "It actually is my decision," I said calmly. He didn't even look at the papers at first. Just waved his hand like it didn't matter. "I don't care about your paperwork. This road has always been open." I stepped closer, opened the map, and pointed. "Always on my land." That made him pause, just for a second, but it was enough. Behind him, a couple of workers had stopped what they were doing, watching, quiet. Then Mark pulled out his phone, pacing a few steps away. "Yeah, get everyone down here," he said into it. "This guy thinks he owns a road." I didn't interrupt. I didn't argue. I just stood there and waited. Within minutes, more people started showing up. Neighbors, curious faces, some confused, some already annoyed. They gathered near the trench, looking at it like it wasn't real. What happened to the road? Why is it blocked? Voices layered over each other. Mark stepped back into the center, pointing at me again. He did this. All eyes turned. I held up the documents. "Before anyone gets louder," I said, "you should probably see this." Some stepped closer. Others stayed back. But they were listening now. "This road runs through my property," I continued. "Always has." A few people exchanged looks. "That's not what we were told," someone said. I nodded. "Yeah, I figured." Mark tried to jump back in. "It doesn't matter. We've been using it for years." "And I've been allowing it," I replied. That word hit different. Allowing. Silence followed. The workers went back to their machines, digging deeper. The trench widened. Louder now. More permanent. Mark's voice got sharper. "You can't just cut us off like this." I didn't raise mine. "I didn't," I said. "You pushed it there." More murmurs from the crowd. Someone asked, "What does that mean?" I pointed toward the trench. "It means access was never yours. It was shared until it wasn't respected." Mark shook his head, frustrated. "This is ridiculous." But now people weren't just looking at me anymore. They were looking at him. The questions started shifting. "What do you mean it's his land? Did the HOA know this? Why weren't we told?" Mark didn't have answers. Not real ones. Just more anger. The workers installed a barrier across the trench. Solid. Clear. No way through. That's when it finally clicked for everyone. This wasn't temporary. This wasn't a threat. This was done. The road was gone. Mark's energy changed. Less shouting. More thinking. He looked at the trench, then at the crowd, then back at me. "You're serious," he said. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. The silence said it for me. The crowd grew quieter. The same people who showed up ready to argue were now stepping back. Processing. Understanding. A few of them turned to Mark. "Why didn't you check this?" someone asked. "You told us everything was fine," another voice added. Now he was the one being questioned. I stepped aside, giving them space. This wasn't about me anymore. It was about the truth catching up. Mark stood there, surrounded, but completely alone. No confidence left. No control. Just consequences. The machines shut off. The work was finished. The trench stood there, deep, clean, final. People started walking away slowly. No yelling now. Just quiet conversations. Mark didn't follow. He stayed where he was, staring at the road that wasn't a road anymore. I walked back toward my house as the sun started dropping. Didn't rush. Didn't look back. Later that evening, the farm was quiet again. Wind across the fields. No engines. No voices. Just peace. From the porch, I could see the trench in the distance, right where it needed to be. Mark showed up one last time. Didn't come close. Just stood at the edge of the field, watching. Different now. No anger. Just regret. I didn't say anything. Neither did he. There was nothing left to say. Because some lessons don't need words. They just need a moment, where everything changes. The road they thought they owned was never theirs, and the farmer they underestimated was never the one to test. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, subscribe, and support the channel. And tell me, where are you watching from?